all of the wildest and weirdest moments from the Los Angeles-Dodgers trip to the White House. The Los Angeles-Dodgers are becoming regulars at the White House. The back-to-back World Series champions were back in Washington, D.C. on Thursday, July 23, to commemorate their latest triumph with President Donald Trump. "I'm thrilled to say welcome back to the White House," Trump, 80, said during the ceremony. "And maybe I'll see you again next year." Trump may be right.
Is your pet ignoring the water bowl? The Veckin Pet Fountain keeps water circulating and uses 5-stage filtration to improve taste and reduce impurities. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/5 before it's gone.
At 65-38, the Dodgers have the best record in baseball and are the current betting favorites to achieve the ultra-rare World Series three-peat. Championship-winning sports teams have visited U.S. presidents for decades, but in recent years, athletes' decisions to attend have come into the spotlight. Several Dodgers were absent from the ceremony on Thursday, including star Mookie Betts. "I'm not trying to make this a whole big deal," Betts, 33, told the California Post earlier this month. "They're coming on the road trip to D.C. and just want to hang out with the fam." Dodgers star Kike Hernandez also did not attend, explaining that he is off on a minor league rehab assignment, but that even if he were active, he probably wouldn't have gone anyways. Those who did attend, however, were treated to an unconventional event, taking place in the newly renovated White House Rose Garden. Keep scrolling for some of the strangest moments. Before going into politics, Trump was known as a billionaire real estate developer, and those instincts have stayed with him into his presidency. He opened the ceremony by giving attendees a rundown of the new Rose Garden. "This used to be grass and it was always wet," he told the crowd. "The White House is built on a wetland, and when you build on a wetland, the grass is wet all the time. We had a lot of upset women that would stand there in their high heels, and they'd just go down like quicksand." He also turned his attention to the Walk of Fame he introduced, which features photos of 46 U.S. presidents and an autopen in place of his predecessor, Joe Biden. "I could put some of the great Dodgers on the wall," Trump joked, "but I figured maybe it's more appropriate that we put the presidents." Trump is a well-known sports fan, so it's no surprise he was tuned into the Dodgers' World Series win over the Toronto Blue Jays in October. He admitted, however, that he hasn't been watching as much baseball this year due to his responsibilities as president, including the ongoing war in Iran. "I've been a little busy with Iran and some other things," he said. As is custom, the team presented Trump with a personalized Dodgers jersey with his name and no. They also gave him a World Series ring, and Trump couldn't help but crack a joke as he admired it. "Do I have to report this?" he asked. "I don't want to report this. The Ethics in Government Act requires presidents to report any gift they accept over $350, so if the ring is authentic, it seems likely that Trump will have to." The autopen photo on the Walk of Fame wasn't the only shade Trump threw at Biden, 83. While describing the new Rose Garden, he quipped, "It looks very nice. I don't think Biden would do it." During his remarks, Trump mentioned Dodgers pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto's World Series MVP performance against the Blue Jays. When he turned around to shake Yamamoto's hand, he asked him and Shohei Ohtani, who was standing next to him, who the better pitcher was. It doesn't appear either player answered the question, as both erupted in laughter. Ohtani, 32, posed for a photo with Trump in the Oval Office as Trump sat at the Resolute desk, flanked by the Dodgers' two most recent World Series trophies. LA's two-way superstar stood next to him, awkwardly holding a USA cap. Ohtani is of Japanese descent and competed for Japan in the World Baseball Classic 3 times.